welcome back into the woods.
Nice.
Hello, viewers.
Podcast number 6
Is it?
underway. Yeah, already,
All
right?
All right.
Crazy, huh?
That is.
That is insane.
I remember when this was just an idea.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that idea turned into 3 long recording sessions in one night,
Yep.
and here we are for number 6.
Yeah.
Here
So
we
we're
are.
recording this
Oh,
right
hold
now.
on. I hear some radio feedback. Man, this is an issue. We gotta fix this.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just hold the wire.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You gotta hold it for like an hour.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, fair enough. So we're recording this on April 20th.
420.
Tomorrow is Easter, and guys, I still have not edited number 5 yet. And it goes up in about 14 hours.
Let me just say, I think I've said this before. Kenny listens to these entire podcasts like 4 times
Yeah,
over.
I listen to it before I edit it so that I can kind of get a feel for what I'm going to need to put as visuals in it. Then I listen to it again while I'm editing it, obviously, because I have to go through it and find where I need to put certain images and stuff. Then I listen to it again before I render it out. And then after it's rendered out and saved and everything, I listen to it one more time just to make sure that it didn't mess up anywhere.
Insane.
After,
Insane.
like,
That is
during the
why
saving.
I quit
So,
YouTube. I
feel
credit.
like yeah. So say a podcast happens to be an hour long. I have to listen to it for at least 3 hours straight through.
Yeah.
And then that hour of editing turns into like 2 and another
Oh
2
yeah,
hours
it's
of editing.
never a quick
No,
edit ever.
Right.
It takes forever. And it's 10 o'clock at night.
It is
and
late.
It's about a half-hour ride home. And I'm tired. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to do this.
And tomorrow's Easter.
And tomorrow's Easter.
And to make it even worse, this is one of the worst podcasts we've ever done unedited. So you're gonna have to edit. What I'm saying is there's a lot of editing that you have to do
For number 5, yeah.
because like we just
Which you have all heard already. You've heard
Yeah.
what it sounds like by
Yeah.
now, a week later. But at this point in time, we just listened to it to make sure that it was good enough to put up. Because, do I say why? We had a couple drinks. That
yeah,
night.
you know.
Nothing crazy. We weren't drunk. We weren't that drunk. We were a little tipsy.
Andy and I were the only ones that didn't drink.
Yeah. So we were a little tipsy.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But
Just
you know
having a
what,
fun night one night. And we decided to podcast, turn the mics on.
Before we started this podcast, we were figuring out what we wanted to talk about, and I brought up ghosts, and everyone shot down the idea like usual.
No, we shot down the idea of conspiracy theories again.
Dude, all right, listen. I'm not gonna get into it, but our lives
my
are
God.
conspiracy theory,
Yeah.
and I
know,
find it
know.
very interesting, and there's a lot to talk about. So
Dude, even Justin's doing hand motions. at this
whatever,
point.
man. I like listening to it. So if it's something I like listening to, I'm gonna talk about it.
You also don't listen to the podcasts.
Not our own, because I lived
Yeah.
through them. That's why I would slam my head up against a wall if I had to sit there and listen to all of our voices over and over
Yeah,
and over.
4 times
Yeah,
after it's
uh-uh.
been recorded?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, what was
Ooh,
that?
You got way too close to your mic.
Sorry.
That's what that was.
Sorry.
Do you need a pop filter?
Too much work. I'll just move it away.
We're already 4 minutes in, Justin. It's too late now. No turning back.
Anyway, back to the ghost story.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, they shot it down, and then Justin brought up the fact that he has a ghost story. So let's kick off this scary podcast with
Scary podcast.
Whoa.
Well,
So
we're
now
talking
it's a
about
sca-
ghosts. So.
Yeah, we had a scary
Spooky,
podcast
scary
3 weeks ago. We had
skeletons.
the scary movie podcast.
Yeah. Listen, man.
It's
I like
April.
scary stuff.
It's April.
All right.
Why don't we
Well,
save this for
think about when October comes around.
Yeah, when
We're gonna
October
be
comes
talking
around.
about like
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing them in cemeteries.
You're shot if you think I'm going to a cemetery. Even Alyssa sat up for that.
Yeah,
Look.
no. I listen. I would never sit in a cemetery overnight. No way.
If you think I'm doing it, you're shot.
No way. But anyway,
How am I going to plug in my mixer?
right into a tombstone?
Dude, they have that now?
Yeah,
That's fire.
it's a new thing.
That's fire.
Yeah. the energy of the spirits
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
the
Right.
headstones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happens. But Justin, I would love to hear your ghost story.
Okay, so this was when I was in my church youth group's lock-in. This was around October of, I want to say it was 2012.
2012. So what were you like?
I was 14.
14. Yeah.
We decided to play Manhunt in the, because our church is, there's the church itself, and then there's a preschool with a gymnasium. So we decided to play around in the preschool. That's where we were gonna be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, we go past this room. The door was partially open. The lights flickered on, and the piano started playing by itself. There was nobody else in the room. We all screamed and ran away.
Goodbye. I'm done. I'm out. See ya. No thanks.
It was so bizarre. I have never seen that before.
You said
would
that
you-
was
what-
in what grade?
I was in 9th grade,
Yeah. I was just
All right, so that's a lot later than
2012.
me.
2012.
I want to say I was in 4th grade maybe,
Okay.
and my school had how many floor? It goes two levels down underground, right? New Lane.
It has 4 floors.
Yeah, so two underground, 2 above ground,
That's crazy.
and the gyms are the 2 stories down.
Why? Wait. Why would the gyms be 2
Because
stories
it's like the
down?
whole floor is like the gym. They're giant gyms.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense,
Yeah.
but still.
So there's the boys and girls not locker room, bathrooms down there.
Okay.
And it's very secluded, kind of dark because you're 2 stories down. Plus we're in 4th grade. We're probably even younger than that. And it was when the whole Bloody Mary thing was popular.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And of
Look in the
course
mirror or
there's
whatever.
there's a light switch
Yep.
in the boys' bathroom. I remember the kid's name. I won't say it. Actually, I'll say it's Randall. The kid,
Randall.
Kid Randall.
Like Monsters Inc. Randall.
Yes. Yes.
Monsters Inc. That was
Great-
probably one of my
great
favorite
movie.
movies.
Toy
growing
Story
up.
was mine, 100%.
Yeah?
Me and my brother used to
Mine
watch
was The
that every
Incredibles.
I could probably, like when I was little,
night. Yeah.
I could probably say every line.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Monsters Inc.
I was the
loved
same way.
Monsters Inc. growing up.
Yep. But anyway.
Another topic for another
Yes.
day.
Another topic for another day.
Probably get into it later.
Yeah, so we all went into the locker room, and it was really all just us scaring each other. But, it was fun, and that's probably where my whole, being scared thing came from, being that young, and we all went in there and played Bloody Mary.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Did something appear in the mirror?
No, nothing appeared. Although none of us stayed in the bathroom long
Yeah,
enough
no way. I was gonna
to
say
find out.
nobody. I don't think anybody stayed in the bathroom. long
We
enough to
all
find out.
ran. The second that third Bloody Mary came out, we were all gone.
Wasn't it? I was always told that. Not that someone would show up, but that you would have scratches on your arms by the end of the third.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
always
wow.
told growing up.
I don't know. I thought she popped up in the mirror
No,
and then
that's not what I was ever
came
told.
out of the mirror and everything.
One of my friends tried to trick me with that once.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
I'm gonna go do it, and he did it, and he came out. He's like, "Oh my god,
You
you scratched
probably
my arm." I was like, "You
scratched
scratched your arm." Like we were probably like the same age, probably like
Yeah,
4th,
yeah.
5th grade. I was like, "You scratched your arm." I'm not stupid.
Oh,
We
man.
would be like, "Oh, whoa, what? Oh my god,
yeah,
dude!
It's real.
Ah, I'm out of here. See ya." Call my mom. go up to my friend's mom. Can you call my mom and ask her to pick me up? I don't feel
scared.
safe.
Oh, that's great. Honestly, you think ghosts are real?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't see how they couldn't be. I mean, we can go into a whole debate right now about like what you think about like what you think happens after you die. We can go into a whole debate about that,
Oh,
which
yeah,
will
for
probably not go very well with the people listening, but because I feel like that's like I don't know. I don't want to say it's like politics, but it's like one of those things that like I don't know. It would cause a fuss.
It's like a religious thing.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, for
It
Maybe.
would
sure.
cause
I
a
think.
fuss. Yeah. I don't know. I think I believe in all that stuff. So
Sorry. So yeah, I also believe, I do think that, if you have a spirit while you're living and breathing.
Yeah, but that's also the thing. We don't know that.
You don't.
You don't know that. That's the weird thing.
I like to believe that there's something else, because if you don't believe, then what's the fun in that?
I know.
If you don't think that there's
I know plenty of people
other
who don't
life
believe
on other planets or ghosts or anything like that, that's just a cookie cutter life. Like,
yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah, I know a ton of people who don't believe in anything like after death, like after you die. They don't believe in any of that stuff. Which,
like, I feel like that's where
believe
a lot
what
of fear
you want.
comes from.
Yeah.
Like people.
Oh yeah.
Like, people are scared of ghosts and monsters. Like, we can get into the whole vampire, all that kind of stuff, which, that's kind of throwing a bone.
Vampires used to scare me, like, growing up.
Yeah.
That used to be the thing that would get
all that
me.
stuff. The boogeyman. I don't even know what the boogeyman is or looks like, what he does, but I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
I used to run, and I wouldn't get my feet close to the bottom of my bed because I didn't think, I thought someone was going to come out and grab me or something.
Yeah.
I used to run and leap onto the bed.
That's...
It makes life fun.
Yeah, it's little kid stuff, though.
Yeah.
Little kid stuff, yeah.
Running and hiding and jumping on the bed and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, to get away, yeah, of course.
But the funniest thing is I saw this this meme of, how, like, you feel safe under the blanket. So there was, like, a ghost coming after a dude, or like a kid, and he ran and hid under his blanket, and now the ghost couldn't get him because he was,
he was under the blanket.
He was under the blanket.
Nice.
I just thought that was funny because at any time I was scared at night, I would just crawl up under the blanket.
I could never do that.
Really?
When I was scared of something at night, I could not go under the blanket because I had to see if there was anything actually there. No. I was not the type of kid to hide.
I always have that little hole that I can, like, peek out of, but no, I was up under.
No,
that.
I felt even, like, less safe if I, like, put my head under the blanket.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Then, for some reason,
I remember my thought process of it was that if, say there is something in here right now, and I don't see it or see where it goes, I'm gonna have no idea where it is. That was always my thought process as a kid. So especially when, like, you wake up in the middle of the night, you hear a bang or something, and kids put their heads under the blanket. I would sit there holding my blanket and looking around. Because if there's something there, whatever it is, wherever it is, I want to know where it is, so I can keep an eye on it.
I guess. I don't know. I was just always that kid to just go right under the blanket.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Whoa!
Stop messing around with my mic stand, pal.
No, I was fixing it.
That better stay in.
Oh, it'll stay in.
Ding.
It'll stay in.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
One thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we could stick with the ghost stuff first. You ever have, like, those very, like you obviously everybody's had, like, a scary dream, whatever, but like a bad dream, a nightmare, whatever. But have you ever had it where it, like, felt like so real that like even when you wake up, you're like don't
you had to
know.
Think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one time very very recently. I want to say within 2019. It's only been almost 5 months. Yeah. Within 2019. I had a dream. I don't remember what was happening, but I was laying in bed, whatever, and then, like, something was, like, tugging at my foot, like, pulling me off the bed.
Yeah.
And then I woke up, and my leg was hanging off the bed. And I was like...
Oh, no.
For a second, waking up, I was like, dude, what? I didn't know what the... I was like, was that real? I, like, freaked out. I couldn't sleep the rest of the night. It was, like, 5 in the morning, but, like, still, I was like, nope.
Yeah,
nope, that's it for me.
I used to have this one dream that happened almost every night when there was some point I used to have really bad anxiety I was in 2nd grade, I think. I'm sure it was around this time. I had this dream that happened like every night where we were shrunken down and we were under my dining room table. I mean, the pictures on the wall, everything were in that dream. Like, it was the perfect setting. Mm-hmm. And we were all under the dining room table running away from aliens. And it
Hmm.
would
Wh-
happen
why am I
every
not
night. They
surprised?
used to shoot like fireballs at us, and I don't know why, but it would happen every night.
We should have got that book at Barnes and Nobles before.
Which one?
The one with the what was it, 12,000 dream interpretations or
Oh,
whatever it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
where it's like
Yeah,
all
and
those
figure
keywords.
out,
Yeah, you could figure out what
Honestly,
your dream
we
was
should
about.
go back and get that.
We
That would be a
should've.
good topic. To
Yeah,
talk
no.
about, like
Well,
dreaming
especially
and
with
all
what
that.
you're talking about right now,
Yeah.
I'm sure that all that stuff is being is
Yeah,
in
like
there.
there was definitely some thought process that was going on
Yeah,
in
definitely.
my head before
Yeah.
I went to sleep that caused.
Well,
that
running
dream to
away
happen.
is anxiety.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
running
that's
away
definitely
from
anxiety.
something.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
I don't know. That would be that we should have gotten it.
Yeah,
remember
I
before?
know.
Remember, I was literally saying that I should get this
Yeah,
and look through it one day,
I didn't even.
and I didn't even
yeah.
do it. I
I
should
know.
have, man. It's funny how that it all comes full circle.
See, man, I told you we were in a not a science. We were by the science fiction stuff, but it was like philosophy and all
Yeah.
that. And I was looking, and they were making fun of me, man. See?
No, because we figured you were probably looking for more conspiracy stuff.
Well, I was, but
Well, that's why.
I don't think I was in the area when
No, you were
No,
downstairs.
No,
I was looking at music.
yeah. Yep.
At one point, him and I turned around. We're like, "Wait, where's Justin?
Yeah, we had
Where's
nothing.
Alyssa? Where is everybody?"
Yeah. Alyssa walked away. Justin was.
Justin
looking
was
at music.
downstairs. Yeah.
Oh man. Honestly, on dreams though, I used to have this other one where, same as what you said, where you thought it was real. I used to think that I could fly.
Was it like, not that you could just think that you could fly, but was it like a lucid dream?
Yes, where I felt like I was actually
In control.
flying. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude,
Dude.
I haven't had a lucid dream in so long, and I wish I could.
Dude,
Lucid
like,
dreams are
Yeah.
so cool.
I used to actually feel like in my stomach, like like when you're taking off in a plane and you feel that
Yeah.
feeling. Yeah, I
That's-
used to get that when I was dreaming.
Wow.
Have you ever-
But I was flying around my living room, like swimming.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding, dude.
Dude,
It was weird.
Lucid dreams are so cool. The brain is
It's bizarre.
amazing.
It is. It's.
And we only
it's
have
crazy.
we only have access to like 10% of it or something.
Really?
Yeah,
I
we only
never
have
heard
access
that. I
to
don't
10% of our brain.
That's incredible.
You didn't know that either?
No.
What? Justin, of all people, didn't know that.
I'm not a
Oh,
life
that's
scientist, all right?
he
Yeah,
just
but
knows
I've known
about
that.
everything
I've known
else.
that for like forever. I feel like that's like something that.
Honestly, that would be another good topic, like the brain and what we do and don't know.
How much of our brain can we access? Let's Google. Give it a second. It's recognizing. I'm also on 4G. Oh yeah, I'm on 4G. It's not gonna go through.
Not gonna go. I can
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah. You Google that. I swear it's 10% or like 8% or something. We do not access all of our brain.
Yeah, 10%.
Yeah. See.
Wow. Incredible.
Told you.
It says the 10% of the brain myth is a widely. Oh god, that's a big word.
Spell it.
Let me see. Which one is it?
Perpetrated.
Perpetuated.
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 There you go.
See, I didn't even need to see it.
Urban legend that most or all humans only use 10% or some other small percentage of their brains.
They say urban legend, but there's no real proof that we use any more than 10%.
I mean, the brain's a constant area of research.
And then it goes on to say that Albert Einstein was able to use more, you know.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. You and I both know people who do not use 10% of their brain.
And one
I
of
meant-
them's sitting in this room.
No, I meant as
Oh,
in
that
less
don't.
than 10%.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I use more than 10%.
Yeah, you definitely use
I
more
don't
than
use-
10%.
I don't use more than 10. I use less than 10%.
I was thinking Alex.
Oh.
Alex uses about 3.
2.
All right, 2. I like 2. 2.5.
I could already see
Ricky.
Alex all the
Yo,
way
he's
from
watching this.
Alex.
his home being like, fuck you guys.
Yo, that sounded so good.
Alex is gonna comment. Alex, if you're listening this far, and I think I did this last time too.
Yeah.
On number 5. If you're listening this far in, let us know what percentage of your brain, like
you
how
think
much
you use.
Yeah,
I
how
want to
much-
know how much you think you use.
Yeah.
I think you use about 2.
out of 10%. Don't be a scumbag and say 100% because we all know.
The other 8%
Damn well.
goes to beer. Oh
What
my
did you say? The other
god.
8% goes to beer?
To beer.
Yeah, I could agree with that one.
Yo, rip podcast.
Is that better? No, that's fine.
That's alright. Yo, you guys might hear a little fan in the background. It's hot in this room. Try to ignore it.
Try to ignore it.
What were you talking about? Alex's brain.
Alex's No, but what were we talking about right before that? The brain.
Brain capacity.
Dude, the brain and dream. I was actually, I'm not gonna lie. The other day I was reading something about dreams and like the brain and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it's really like I'm not that into science and stuff, but it's really fascinating how much the brain actually can do
Yeah.
and does.
Yeah.
Like even when you're dreaming, like
Your brain never shuts off.
no,
Nope.
your
Even
brain
when
is
you're not
constantly working.
dreaming, you just don't remember. You're always dreaming.
You're always dreaming. Yeah,
thinking.
you're always
Like,
thinking about something, and that's what is amazing too. You're always thinking about something, even if
Yeah.
you don't realize that you're thinking about
I know.
anything. Like right now, we're having this conversation, but we're thinking about
in the
some
back of
things.
your,
That,
oh my god, I'm
you
sorry.
keep
guys.
getting way
Your
too close.
headphone users are probably pissed off right now.
well, that's he has to use a different mic this time
Yeah, I have a
because
different mic.
we kind of moved the setup around a little bit.
Yeah.
We might have to move it back, pal.
No, you know what? We just need a better spot.
That's true.
True.
We were gonna do the camper,
Honestly,
but
I was just about to say that we should honestly start doing it in the camper.
we talked about that last episode when you had a couple drinks in you, buddy.
I don't remember that.
I know you don't remember that. We'll discuss it after.
All right,
But-
but yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
that
then
we discussed that.
We could get that set up and we could.
Watch,
we
he's
could
gonna say
start the
everything
video
that he
and
said. He's gonna say everything that he said last week. Say it.
I did not say that.
You did.
I said we could do the video in there.
You also said we can take out the kitchen because we're not gonna need it, and you said that we'll put lights up.
You're lying now.
I swear to
I
God.
would not take out the kitchen. You can't take out the kitchen in there.
That's what you said.
Oh, I'm talking about getting our own trailer. Okay, now I remember.
Now you know what I'm talking about.
I was talking
right?
about not my camper that we.
No.
that we already had.
I'm saying you said to get our own
Okay,
camper
Okay.
and then get take the kitchen out of it.
Yes,
and
and we were
everything.
talking about the traveling and we could
Yes,
just
going
pick someone
when we
up.
go to Hershey this summer. We
Yeah,
can,
okay.
Oh yeah. You wanted to
Just
pick up random
someone
people on the street like we're on Saturday Night Live. Like,
Hey, man, I don't-
Someone get Jimmy Fallon.
dude, if we got Jimmy Fallon on the podcast,
We
We'd
would
still
get like
more
a million views
We'd still get
instantly.
more views.
we'd still get like 25 views. I think.
Yeah, that's it.
I think our first podcast has like 40
Really?
off the bat. Yeah, and then they slowly started to like deplete little by little.
Honestly, because I think one, we need a camera.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's hard to listen to something, especially that's over an hour long, without.
I also
Without,
think
like,
about we
like
should.
if you're taking it to bed
Yeah.
and then you fall asleep.
Yeah, we should also. I'm gonna lower you a little, Justin. You got super loud.
That's just my voice. Sorry, guys.
You're good. Forgot what I was saying.
You could also, and then you stopped.
Cue the Jeopardy music. Oh my god. Wow, I'm really drawing a blank. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, honestly, everything just.
The
wiped
camper, Jimmy Fallon. Oh, the views, the view
Okay,
count and
yep.
everything.
Yep.
How like watching it on YouTube and everything. I was
Yeah.
thinking we should make a SoundCloud or something for it too,
out. We could.
or put it on like
you have to pay for like a license sort of thing.
to put it on
To put
SoundCloud.
it on, no, Spotify.
Oh, well, yeah, we
Ah.
could put it on SoundCloud though.
Honestly, I don't know how much it is. It might even be free. I don't. Think
If
it
it's
is,
free, we'll do that.
But
I don't plan on paying too much money to do this.
Oh no,
I mean-
absolutely not. But no, I think that
It's just a
one
hobby.
other thing that we should do is have a little bit more structure. Just a little bit. I know that you like having like
What do you
where
mean
we
by
just
that?
come on and
Yeah,
start
but I feel like
going
I feel
off.
like it go like I think we should have a little.
I think there should be some podcasts where we just get on and talk, and then some where we talk about a very specific thing that we research before. Like we don't do
Yeah.
any research before the
No,
podcast.
no.
No,
We
we
just
don't.
turn on the mic and start talking.
Yeah, which sometimes that's good. Like right now we're fine.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
we're doing just fine.
That's
Like, this one's
absolutely-
fine.
Like the conspiracy one, we did research. Before
We
that.
did research
looked-
before that one, but
Yeah.
then we also wanted to record 2 more right after that.
Yeah, and, we
And
kinda,
by the third
I
one,
was
by the
burnt out.
third one, we were drained.
Yeah,
and we like just even listening to it, we just sound so burnt out, and like exhausted.
It was like after midnight, wasn't it?
Yeah, we finished recording that one. It was like almost 12:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
But yeah, I definitely think that there are some things that we can improve that can get the view count up. But honestly, I don't even care about the view count.
No, the view count never mattered to me either.
We're just talking and having fun.
It's just
We're
a
hanging out.
hobby,
That's
just
what
something
it's
to do
all
to
about.
have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it does a weird, like, the podcasts do this weird thing where, like, the first 2 days, they'll get, like, like 15 views or whatever, and then
Yeah.
they will not get any views until, like, tonight, like, Saturday.
Yeah.
It'll get, like, a little spike, and then, because that's the people listening to it right before the next one comes out or
Yeah,
something. That's
yeah.
what I think is probably going on, because
Honestly, yeah.
it'll spike a little bit tonight,
Didn't-
probably.
Oh wait.
All right, so back to the brain.
Yes. Back to the brain.
The dreaming stuff, if you read up about how, like, the brain, how things come into dreams and
Yeah.
stuff, where, like, you might dream of something and you wake up and you're like, why would I even think of something like
Yeah.
that? The brain just does this thing where it, like, sends you little, like with the anxiety and stuff,
Yeah.
or, like, if you're stressed or whatever it is, it, like, almost sends you, like, little, like, hints that are like, look, you're not okay right now, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you're doing really well, like,
Yeah.
or, you'll see certain people a lot more in your dreams or whatever that you see a lot in your day-to-day life.
Yeah. What I think is crazy is when someone is in your dream and you don't know who they are, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden they come into your life. Like, have you ever
Whoa.
had that happen?
No.
Where, like, you see I haven't had that happen to me, but like, where you can, like, see the future in your dream.
That I've had to an extent.
Okay.
Where I remember very, very vividly when I think of this, like what you said, the first thing that I think of every time I talk about it with anybody is this one time. It was in elementary school, like, whatever grade it was, doesn't really matter, but literally the day of, I had a dream of myself sitting at my desk, like, tapping my pencil,
Yeah.
and then my teacher putting a paper on my desk, right? And then I dropped my pencil and picked it up. It was next to my shoe, picked it
Yeah.
up, whatever, and I started. Happened that day, and I sat there, I picked up my pencil, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
That all
Like you
just
have a
happened.
premonition dream.
yeah,
I've had those.
Which is freaky.
Yeah.
That's
is.
really freaky.
Uh-huh.
That's probably more freaky than what you said.
Yeah. having,
Like, seeing
seeing
somebody in your
someone
dream. But you know that, you can even look this up. Any person you see in your dream, you've
Yeah.
seen in real life at least one time. Whether it's a picture or in real life, you've seen
Ah.
them at least one time. Your brain can't make
Right.
up.
Right. Makeup.
faces.
Yeah. Huh.
I
That's
mean,
true.
your brain probably can make up faces, but we don't access that much of our brain
Well,
to do that.
Right.
No, honestly, it's not that you're making up a whole new face. It's your brain is kind of distorting something you've already seen to make, I think that's kind of what it could be. Or, what's crazy is you can tell yourself you want to dream about something, and then you dream.
I've never been able to do that.
Really?
I've been
I
able
have.
to lucid dream, where, like, I'll realize I'm dreaming and then kind of take control of it.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I've never been able to be like, you know what, I want to dream about this tonight, and just
Yeah.
think about it and think about it and think about it, and then go to sleep. Never works for me, ever.
Really?
Never,
No, it
ever.
doesn't
that
work.
used
21
to
years
happen
old,
when I was
never
doing
happened.
the alien thing.
Yeah.
It was probably a couple years after I stopped having those dreams, and I thought about it, and I said, I want to have this dream again, just to kind of see, and I had it again, just once.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
it was weird, and I bet you if I had it again, it would be the same it was way back then.
Yeah, probably. The one thing, so this kind of puts the two things that we've talked about already kind of hand in hand. The whole dreaming and the brain thing, and then like ghosts and the afterlife and everything.
Yeah.
So I hope not, but I'm assuming that you've lost family members in your life growing up.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any of them in your dreams
I
after
have.
they've passed?
Yeah. I have.
I don't know, honestly, because I was younger,
Okay.
so I wouldn't be able to remember. I'm sure I have,
Yeah.
like...
Because what stands out for me very, very vividly is, I don't even know if I've ever talked about it on my channel to begin with.
Mhm.
So I guess if I haven't, this is news to everybody.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters. It's more of a personal thing.
Yeah.
But
Right.
how old am I now? 21. I lost my cousin to leukemia when I was 8. She was 10.
Mhm.
So that was wow. That was a long time ago. It was
Oh, she was
2007.
older than you.
Yeah, she was 10, turning 11, and I was
Okay.
8, turning 9.
Okay.
So yeah, but after she passed away, for a while, she was
Yeah.
in a lot of my dreams. A lot of
Really?
them. There's one that stands out very vividly that I'm not going to say on
Uh-huh.
the podcast, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
That will always stand out to me, and it was
Yeah.
the last one that I've ever had with her in it, and it's been years, like a decade
Wow.
at least,
Wow.
which sucks.
Yeah.
And there have been nights where how you said like, oh,
Yeah.
you know,
want to
you wanna have a dream?
Yeah. Yeah.
sat there hoping and praying I have this dream, trying to
Yeah.
think about it and everything. Never had it again, ever.
Wow.
Sucks,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy how that's one of those things where it's like yeah, like we were very very close growing up.
Yeah.
Like our families, she was my cousin.
Mhm,
My
yeah.
my
Yeah, I'm
my
very
dad
close
and
with
her
my
dad
cousins.
were brothers.
Yeah.
So we were very close in age, so I was over there all the time. She was over our house all the time. I always went to the hospital, when she
Yeah.
was in the hospital, whatever. Saw her all the time. We were very, very, very close. Very close. So when that happened, not only was it truly devastating to me at 8 years old, I understood.
Oh, yeah.
Not many 8-year-olds really get that right away, but I
Yeah.
got it right away, and it was awful. And that's one of those things where, you can argue it all you want, but me personally, I really do think that she was probably visiting me in my dreams for a little
Oh
while.
yeah. I believe that. I believe that they do that.
I mean, again, anybody can argue this.
Yeah.
You can put it in the comments. I don't care. Guys,
Yeah.
I've said my side of the story. Andy's calling me.
Oh, I thought that was just like a random number. I
No,
was
my
about to
phone's been
say,
doing
oh
this
my
thing,
God.
and I looked it up, and it's only my phone. Not like only my phone, but only my type of phone, the
Yeah.
Galaxy S8, and I think the Note 8 are
That
both
do
doing this
that.
thing where the contacts don't show up, but the number will when you get a call. Like, look,
Huh.
see, now it says missed call from Andy.
Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. So I've started to memorize your phone number, Andy's phone number. I knew your phone number already.
Yeah.
You know,
I've
everybody's
kept the
phone
same
numbers.
number for years.
So,
That's weird.
yeah, it's a little annoying
Yeah.
because half the time I do get calls from my telemarketers and everything, and then I have no
Oh,
idea.
Yeah.
Now I have no idea if it's a telemarketer or one of my friends.
Yeah.
So, cheers to that.
There was a couple things I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
First, I want to ask.
I
Yes.
want to just say something really quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna
Okay.
give him a call back.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right. Meanwhile, I'll ask Bookman this question.
Let's do it.
All right. Bookman, when you've dreamed, have you ever had a hat? Oh yeah, dreamt. Sorry, my grammar there. My goodness. When you had a dream, did you ever have an out of body experience?
No.
Some people have. I have not personally.
Yeah. No. I definitely. That would scare me.
It would scare a lot of people for
Yeah.
sure. And have you ever had, what are those called? They're like, it's like you see things,
Oh yeah. No. I
but
haven't.
it's not. Oh yeah, sleep paralysis.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. No.
I don't have that. I know people that do have it though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
that's got to be freaky though.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I'd freak out. I would absolutely
Yeah,
freak
the
out.
scary part is, you're so scared you can't even move.
I know.
You can't even tell if it's a dream.
I know that. Well, I think the thing is you wake up. It's where you're at a point, your brain, and what are they called? I don't know. It's like the waves that your brain gives off when you're sleeping. There's different wavelengths in different stages of sleep. There's
Right.
REM sleep, deep, all the different.
Yep.
And you're at a certain point where you're in between the sleeping and awake brain wavelengths. So it's like you're awake, but your body isn't awake yet. So your brain is awake, but your body isn't awake yet. That's why you can't move. So you're now thinking for yourself, but your body isn't, you're not able to move your body yet because you're not fully awake. So that's where that comes from, because I learned about that in, I took a psychology class when I was still in college, and we learned about that because someone asked, because they had it.
Oh,
So
wow.
someone asked, like, why does that happen? And it's because your brain is awake, but you're not, it's not awake, but it's awake enough where you can now think for yourself, but you're still sleeping, technically.
Right.
So, yeah, that's where that comes from. But, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. It's freaky.
Didn't even answer his
All
phone.
good? No?
Wow.
Didn't even answer.
No, he didn't answer his phone.
Wow.
Kenny, I might as well ask you the same question.
Unbelievable. Hold on, let me put my headset back.
Yep.
Alright, what's up? I heard you guys very faintly in the bathroom, but
Mhm.
I couldn't really make it all out.
Have you ever had
No.
an out-of-body experience while dreaming?
Out of body, like Doctor Strange?
Where you're standing above yourself sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never seen Doctor Strange? Either of you?
No.
No.
That's a good movie. I know it's a superhero movie,
Oh, sorry.
but but it's good. I think you would like it. It's kind of
I
like
mean,
it's a mind trip, really.
Yeah.
It's a mind trip more than a superhero movie. You might actually like
Yeah.
it. It's on Netflix. I think it should still be on Netflix.
And
Out of body experience.
you could think of that SpongeBob episode where he went into other people's dreams.
Yeah, no, I know. Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I mean, I know what an out of body experience is. I don't think I've ever had one.
Those can be freaky. Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Sleep paralysis, where you sit awake
Yeah. But you can't move?
and you can't move. Yes.
That's
Yes.
freaky. I know other people that have it.
That's one of those where I've had it. It's not like I have it like every night or
Yeah.
every other night. It's one of those things where I've had it before, where it's like I've had one of those dreams. Actually, to be honest with you, that night where, remember I was just talking about my leg being pulled off the
Yep.
bed,
Yeah.
and I sat there for a second.
Yeah.
That was one of those moments
Okay.
Oh.
where it was short. Like I couldn't move for a little bit, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
I was stuck there for an hour. But
Right.
yeah, that was one time. I've had other times. It's not like an everyday occurrence, thank God. Because people have that where it's like all the
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's scary. Once in a while
Isn't
is
there, like, medication
probably.
for those
I would
people?
imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably some kind of like for probably like something like a Xanax.
Yeah. Well, it's more of like a, what is that called? Like a melatonin pill? Oh my god. Did it again.
I know that's because
One
you're
of
not.
those-
That's because you're not using the cool mics.
I know.
Yeah.
One of those melatonin pills where, it helps you sleep. Because that's,
Yeah,
I was explaining to him, I don't know if you heard or if you know why that happens. There's basically different wavelengths. I mean, now I'm saying it again for the podcast, so I'm sorry, but Kenny, I'll
Yeah, I
keep it
was in the
short.
bathroom.
There's different wavelengths to different
Okay.
stages of your sleep. So basically that happens in between where you're awake and you're sleeping. So your brain is awake, you can think for yourself, but your body is still sleeping. That's why you
That's
can't move.
crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's kind of cool too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brain is an amazing organ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Sorry to go off on a conspiracy theory thing here. You ever heard the conspiracy theory that like none of this is real? Like none of this reality
Yeah, it's
is
like
real?
a simulation.
That it's like
I mean, we brought that up last podcast, I
did we?
believe.
That our
life
brain
is
our brain no that our brain is like an actual thing. It's a central point.
Uh-huh.
But everything that's happening, like looking at our hands, touching, feeling, all of this stuff around us, even ourselves, is not real. That's a weird one. That's a wild one. That's
I'm
a
gonna-
stretch.
I'm gonna quote.
But- Because the brain. How do I say it? How do I want to say this? Think of it like this: you're sitting in a dark room
Yeah.
and you're just looking straight out. You see so many things after
Yeah.
sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
You hallucinate after a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Now think about it like this: what if this is all just one big hallucination?
Like we're in a dark room and
Pretty much.
like our brains are floating around in
Yeah.
a room and
Yeah. No, but it's just one brain. So say, for instance, think of it like you, right?
uh
Me, Justin, Alyssa, this room,
Alright.
the microphones, the computer you're sitting in front of, none of it is real. You can touch it, you can feel it. None of it's there, though. It's all just made up.
Yeah,
That's a crazy one, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's a stretch.
I want to quote Solid Snake here.
Oh, boy.
And this was a quote from Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Because there was a point where Raiden couldn't believe things were happening in front of him, and Snake had to tell him it's only real as how your brain tells you it is.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's true.
It is.
Very true.
That even goes with, like, again, like, the people who hallucinate, whether you're in a dark room or not. Your
Right.
brain thinks it's real.
Yeah.
That's why you get so afraid of it.
Well,
that's
that's
Like, I used to
beliefs,
hallucinate when
too.
I was a little kid. Like, when I would, like, wake up in the middle of the night. Because when you're a little kid, your imagination is so much more expansive than ours would be
Oh,
now.
yeah, of course.
Because
So,
you don't know, when you're a kid, you don't actually know what's real, what's not, what's
exactly.
Yeah.
able
So
to
I
happen.
had this, there was
you
this
know.
one time I was younger. I used to sleep with my door open. I
Mhm.
don't know why. I don't do that anymore. Probably for this reason, actually, now that I
Yeah.
think about it. But I woke up one night and I walked out into my hallway to go downstairs to get a drink of water. And don't ask me why. Again, I was probably like 8 or 9. There was like, when I say bright, I mean bright. Two bright white, like wolves, just sitting, like not right outside my door, but down the hallway. And I was like,
What did you take before you
dude.
went to sleep?
whatever it was, I want some of it
Oh
now.
my
That'd be
God.
sick. Just kidding. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. No, but then I was like standing there, and then they like got up, and I ran back in my room, and I slammed my door. That was the last time I ever had anything like that happen to me. I used to hallucinate on certain medication.
Oh yeah.
Like when I used to like get like really sick. Like I used to have, I had to have a tonsillectomy because my tonsils were so big that I would constantly get ear infections and constantly get strep throat.
Yeah.
And
Like
you would
I-
get your ear would bleed too.
I've had my ears
Really?
bleed, and I've had like I've had my eardrums burst on both of my ears like twice each, and like this clear liquid comes out. It's
Ouch.
disgusting. Sorry, everybody. Anyway, yeah, I've had to have tubes put in my ears and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
learned
you
something
telling me
new every
that.
day.
Yeah, you were in my kindergarten class. I brought them in for show and tell once. After
Did you
they
really?
took them out, yeah, the tubes.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember that.
I
Then
remember
again,
that.
So did you
kindergarten
have
was
to
kind
miss
of a
school for
blur.
What was that?
Did you have to miss school when you had them in?
Well, when I had to put them in, yeah.
Yeah.
When I had to have them being put in, yeah. I used to have to shower and bathe and go in the pool with earplugs.
Huh.
I couldn't do anything with... even if I felt a drop of water go in, I had to get out.
Wow.
It was very bad. It was very bad. So,
That's intense.
I had to get a tonsillectomy, whatever. But it hit a point after a while for what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to assume it was for the strep throat
Yeah.
or the ear infections all the time. Because there would be times where I would literally have not even sleeping hallucinations, like where you wake up and then like I said, I woke up and then I saw like these fucking wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I sound like a whack job, but I was probably like 8.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, but where I remember being so sick in bed one time that I literally had hallucinations in my room. In my room, like
Yeah.
people walking around in my room. I was like, "Mom!" I started like
No
yelling for my
way.
mom. It was like weird,
Yeah.
and I don't even know if that was a dream. Thinking about it now, it feels like it was a dream,
Yeah.
but
Like you'd think that's
you would
that's
think,
gotta be a
yeah,
dream.
you'd think it has to be a dream,
Yeah.
right? There was one
Oh,
time.
man.
Actually, I don't even know if I should say this. It's too late now, I guess, right? There was one time I was very, very sick.
Was it when you had the flu?
I think it was probably the flu.
That was 8th grade, I think.
Mm,
Might have been before that, and I didn't know.
might have been before that. A little loud again, buddy.
Sorry.
Um,
Or was it the time when you got the chicken pox?
I was gonna say it might have been the chicken pox.
Ooh, you had that?
Yeah, I had chicken pox.
Ah,
So what is that disease now?
shingles.
Shingles. Yeah.
Shingles.
Well,
That's later.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know, but the shingles virus is already
Yeah.
inside me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm donezo. I don't even know what it does. What does shingles do?
It's like
It's a
really
rash.
painful. Like you can't
A
touch
painful
anything.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it. Like, I don't have enough stuff going on. I gotta worry about a painful rash in 20 years.
Oh man.
God damn it. Alright, anyway. I don't remember this. But I know for a fact if I called my mom right now, she would be able to tell you it was true. I woke up one night and I ran into my parents' room screaming, telling them that they're coming. They're going to come take me. They already took one of my friends. I don't remember who I said at the time. I said a name. Like for instance, I said, they already took Justin. Again, Justin, I don't know if it was you. I don't remember. But,
Right.
like, freaking out. Like, my parents, like, legitimately thought somebody was in the house coming to take me or something.
Yeah.
Don't remember a thing. Do not remember a thing. They said I was, like, very awake, too. So it's not something I could just forget or, like, not realize that I was doing. I do not remember a thing.
How old were you?
I don't even know. Probably all around the same time. 8, 9,
Man, so
10,
you were
11.
Messed up around
Dude,
that time.
the early part of my life, I was sick, like, all the time.
Man.
Because, again, my tonsils were so big, I was
Yeah,
constantly on medication for, like, I'd have an earache. And then my eardrums would burst. And then I'd have an ear infection. Then right as the ear infection's going away, strep throat. Like, it was, like, constant. Not to that extreme all the time, but there were a lot of times where I would have ear infections and strep throat at the same time.
That's weird.
That's fun, dude.
That's the
Bad.
worst.
I remember in fourth
my
grade,
God.
you took quite a few sick days, and chickenpox was
Chickenpox was
a
one of them.
long duration.
I think it was
at least almost 2 weeks.
I think it was 2 or 3 weeks. I was out for
Wow.
chickenpox. Yeah, it was very bad.
Do you remember what it felt like?
Yes.
What
It's
did
like
it
think
feel
about you know when you get those really bad mosquito bites that even if you don't scratch it, you still feel it and it itches all the time and then you're like, "Oh my God, I have to scratch it." You scratch it
and then it bleeds.
and it doesn't go away even if you scratch it.
So it's just constant.
Constant itch. I had to put calamine lotion on. You know what calamine lotion is?
Yeah.
All over my arms, my
So what,
legs,
like
my
little pink
face.
boy?
Yeah, little pink boy.
Did you have to
Pinky.
take an oatmeal bath?
Pinky. An oatmeal bath. If
That
my
might be
parents,
for hives.
I
That
don't
might
know.
be for hives.
If my parents
Yeah,
told me to
because
take
I've
a
had-
bath in oatmeal, I'd tell them no.
before my peanut and tree nut allergy became, whatchamacallit?
Present.
Well,
Prominent?
anaphylactic.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I have anaphylaxis when it comes to these allergies, meaning it could kill me.
same.
Yeah.
And before it reached that point, when I had a reaction, I would just have hives all over my body. And so they'd have to give me an oatmeal bath just to relieve, I guess, whatever itchiness
You know what's funny?
or even
When-
pain. I don't know.
When
My parents.
the night before I found out that I had asthma, allergy-induced asthma, as they call it, I had a deck hockey game, and I was running around. We had a short bench that game, so I was out there a lot, and my chest was killing me. Like I've never
That's
had
the
this.
only reason that you were out there a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Short bench.
I know. My chest was killing me, and I didn't say anything because I figured I've been running around this whole game.
Yeah.
It's got to just be for that. Then I woke up at like 2 a.m. When you can't breathe,
Yeah.
that is I don't care what anybody tells you. That is the scariest feeling you'll
Absolutely.
ever feel. Here I am, dying. You will ever feel in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. I got up and I ran into the bathroom. I thought I was choking on something, which at 2 a.m. I was dead asleep. What the
Yeah.
hell am I choking on? But that was my first instinct. Like, I have to be choking on something.
Like you're on spit?
So I ran to the bathroom and I was gagging. I was dry heaving. And my parents heard it and they jumped out of bed because the bathroom is literally right next to their room.
Yeah.
So they jumped out of bed. They were like, "What's going on?" I couldn't breathe. Like, I was literally like telling them like I can't breathe. My dad was trying to give me the Heimlich. It was my mom was like slapping my my back. I mean, I could not breathe. Then after a while, I caught my breath, and my mom was already on the phone with 911.
Yeah.
So the ambulance is coming, whatever, and I go to take a drink of water, and I drink it, and it goes down fine, and then like a couple seconds later, couldn't breathe again. Coughed, tried to inhale, and I could not inhale.
That was it.
So then I'm back in the bathroom, dry heaving. And then the ambulance came, they took me to the hospital, and I was breathing so lightly because I was afraid to breathe.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I was like in anaphylactic shock or whatever it's called, right? When you
Yeah.
can't breathe. I didn't know what was going on because
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with that.
Jeez.
I was 18,
Yeah.
I think. It was summer. It was probably like it was August of
Yeah.
2016.
So did we
remember.
know? We knew each other.
Not yet. This was the beginning of August.
Oh, this is before school started.
Yep, I was
Okay.
working down at the pool at the
Okay.
concession stand,
Okay.
and I had to miss like a week or two. What was bad was
Didn't you go to the hospital twice?
I went to
in
the
same
hospital.
day?
No, not twice, but I did go once with the hospital. Yeah, the hospital took me to the hospital.
Yeah.
The ambulance took me to the hospital,
Switch lights.
and
Yeah. Just
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
that's good.
All right.
You turn that one on?
Here, which one?
I thought. Didn't she say switch lights?
Yeah.
So that one there.
Oh, I can't get up and do it.
Do you want this one on? I guess we're sitting in the door.
All right, I guess
Okay. All right then.
All right.
welcome back into the dark.
Yeah.
Into the dark woods.
I like it.
Perfect
No,
for
but when I was in the
today's topic.
hospital, they told me that I probably just had like bronchitis or something, and they sent me home.
Really?
And I was fine. I was fine after that. Like the whole ride, like when I from in the ambulance to sitting, like laying in the bed in the hospital, to the drive home with my mom, I was fine. Not a problem. As soon as I got home and laid down in my bed and tried to go to sleep, woke up 15 minutes later. Couldn't breathe. So what we ended up figuring out was, remember how at Suffolk when when he would have us skate a lot
Yeah.
and we couldn't breathe,
Uh-huh.
and he would stand up straight, put your
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
over your
yeah.
head
Yep.
to open up the airflow.
Yep.
I had to lay in my bed, sitting up. I had to sleep sitting up, straight, like upright,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
good posture.
Okay.
That's how I had to sleep. Because
that
if
would-
I
really?
were to lay down flat or on my side,
Yeah.
I could not breathe.
How long did that last?
I had to, and even when I was like that, I'm telling you that if I were to lay on my back or my side or my stomach or whatever, I would wake up within probably like a half hour to an hour, not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
With this, I would wake up in about maybe 2 hours. Like it would expand the time a little bit.
Wow.
I would still wake up.
Yeah, because I remember even with Suffolk, you had to get off a couple times.
I had to get off a couple
it-
times because that was
your
when I
head and
just
everything.
had it. I
Yeah.
just got it like a month before that. So
Wow.
I was still like adjusting to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so basically, that morning, because it was 3 a.m. when I went to the hospital, we probably got home around 5. Around like 7, I want to say, we called my dad's doctor, who also specializes in allergies and
Mhm.
asthma and everything. Thank God.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
went, and we did a bunch of breathing tests and everything, and blood work and all that, and it turned out that I had allergy-induced asthma from dust and dust mites. So what they
Ah.
do is, to test that, or to see how bad it is, they take like a block with little spikes on it.
Yeah, I've got that.
You've gotten that before?
Yeah.
You've gotten that too, Justin? The
Uh,
allergy test, it's like a block with like, I'll say like maybe 4 across, 6 down
Yeah.
of little spikes. And they put a little bit of the allergen, a little bit of a different allergen on each spike. And
I'm
they
surprised you've never gotten that, Justin?
put it on your arm and they like
no,
rub it into
my
your arm.
allergist would use a needle
For every allergy?
for an allergen. Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, well.
I've had to get that just for because I was allergic to shellfish.
Yeah.
So I got the needle for shellfish, but I also got that block to see if I was allergic to
Anything else. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they tested me for, because when we went in, I've never had an allergy.
Yeah.
Like, I get like the common, pollen ragweed
Yeah.
stuff every spring, summer,
Yeah.
whatever.
Same.
But that's like, everybody gets that.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I was what am I, like cockroaches?
Oh, you wanna hear all mine?
mold.
You want to hear all mine? So they did the test,
Yeah.
3 different bricks along my arm,
Uh-huh.
right? Whatever. And they scale it from 1 or 0 being the least.
Yeah.
Like it kind of affects your body, but not enough to where it'll ever be a problem.
Right.
Right.
to 20 where this is bad.
Uh-huh.
Like, Justin, your peanut allergy is probably a 25.
It's
Out
like,
of 20.
It's
Like,
Yeah.
life-threatening.
Yeah. So, American and European dust mites, I had 18 out of 20.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So the way they measure it is, by the way, they have like a strip. Think of it like a bookmark. It almost looks like.
Okay.
And the hole, like they have a hole.
Oh, for the size
The
of the
size.
bump. Yeah.
And it gets progressively bigger
Yep.
from 0 or 1 to 20.
Yeah.
So mine was an 18 for both of them. Yeah. And then the other ones that I was allergic to that were high up, that to the point where I had to get an allergy shot for them,
Yeah.
but not terrible to where I would be like for this range it would be like, yeah, I might sniffle and get a little bit of a runny nose and
Yeah.
sneeze a little bit. Cat, which was bad at the time because the girl I was dating had 2 cats in her house.
Oh man.
So,
Yikes.
cat, dairy. So if I have too much
Really?
dairy, it messes with me. Yep.
Yeah.
Which I never really noticed at the start,
Uh-huh.
but like as I actually started to like eat regularly, I was like, yeah, it actually does affect me a little bit. Like if I have like way too much cheese in one day,
Yeah.
my stomach will be like, dude, knock it off because you're gonna throw up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
dairy, cockroaches, dust mites, cats. What was the other really bad one? Not really bad, but there's another one that wasn't too good. Oh, apricot. When the hell am I gonna ever have an apricot?
Why was that even on?
I don't even know.
Seriously.
But that was up there.
Huh.
Yeah, there was a bunch of other little things. Like
Yeah.
broccoli was like a 2. Like, nothing that'll ever really affect me, but, you know.
Mm.
So, yeah, that was, and then I had to go, weekly for an allergy shot,
Oh.
where they would give me a
that
little bit
sucks.
more of
Uh-huh.
everything each week, to then, every 2 weeks, like once every 2 weeks, once a month, and then I started
And that
going.
was to build up your tolerance.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So it
Yep.
it hit a point where I was at once a month.
Uh-huh.
So then I started going once a month, and a different doctor, who was actually the head doctor, started giving me my allergy shots because the other doctor, his assistant, who was originally giving me the allergy shots and everything, she left to work at another place, or opened her own place. I don't really know.
Traitor.
I don't really know, but whatever. So now he has to do my allergy shots. He has not been doing my allergy shots. She has. So he started loading me up, dude.
Oh my.
Like, you can ask Andy.
Yeah.
There was a time where he went with me because we were going somewhere or we were coming from somewhere and I had to stop on the way.
Yeah.
So, literally, driving home or driving to wherever we were going, my hand, because he would put the shot in my right arm,
Yeah.
my hand froze like this. I could not move my arm. Like you see how when I do this, all my veins start to like...
Yeah.
I was literally like this. Could not move my arm at all. I was like, Andy, I can't move my arm. Andy,
Oh
my arm
God.
won't move. And if I tried to, if he tried to like push it, or
Yeah.
even my ex at the time, my girlfriend at the time, would try to move it, could not move it. I would be in excruciating pain. So I told my parents, I said, I'm not going anymore. And I haven't gone for an allergy shot since, which is not good because I'm slowly going to start to lose that tolerance that I
Right.
built up, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to have a very bad asthma attack again. It's going
Yeah.
to put me in the hospital. So,
Well,
you
you have an
only
inhaler
time
now.
will tell. I do have an inhaler, but what about when I wake up in the morning, can't find my inhaler, and then have to go to the hospital?
You should have 2. Have one
Um,
by your nightstand. all the
I
time.
only have one, and it's not with me right now, so you guys better hope I don't have an asthma attack.
My brother has one, so
Yeah.
you can always use that one.
Yeah,
I
I guess.
have asthma as well. Back when I was very little, like 1 and 2 years old, my parents would have to take me to the hospital for asthma attacks. That, I'm sure, was very frightening for them, considering how young I was.
Yeah, my brother had a problem breathing when he was little.
And eventually, a doctor put me on medication when I was like 5, because I was on something else beforehand, but I officially got prescribed something when I was 5.
My brother had breathing problems at like when he was like a baby. For like the first like year or 2, he had like weird like not like a breathing problems where it was like asthma or anything like that, but like he was like his breathing was like abnormal for a little while, and it just eventually like went away.
Oh wow.
That was strange.
I mean, that could have even been like anxiety.
My brother?
Yeah.
He was a baby though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, because anxiety does that. That that could mess up a lot of things for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's not an issue anymore, so
Right.
none of us really worry about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, you turning down that laptop thing? I'm already like struggling to stay awake right now, and
Should
you just
I
made
turn
it
it back up
darker
then?
in here.
I turned the light on my laptop down because it was so dark that my laptop screen is blinding me.
I'm sorry, but unless you only want you and Justin, you might want to keep that up.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll turn my flashlight on. I'll just shine it on you for the
If
rest
you
of
do
the time.
that, you might get kicked.
You're a little
Just-
far away to kick me.
I can reach.
Yeah, all right. You're shot. Dude. Oh my god. Wow. See, this is what I meant before. Remember when you said, "Oh, we need to have structure."
Yeah.
We just went off and just talked.
How long is the podcast?
An hour already.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
That's
we
good
just
length.
we just hit an hour.
That is
Incredible.
good length.
See?
I need water,
And I felt
but I'll wait
You can wait.
till we're done.
You got it. You're good. Oh, let's just throw
don't
water
throw
at
it.
you.
What a kind soul. Thank you.
What a kind soul.
That's great.
We should oh, this is actually a bad idea. I don't know if I should say this. I'll say it. We should live stream one of the podcasts one day.
All right.
I definitely like that idea.
That would be just an straight through uncut thing though.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the only thing I'm nervous about.
That's when we need structure.
Mm-hmm.
Because then if there's structure, we don't say anything stupid. Well,
No.
we have a less chance of saying something stupid.
There's always a chance of us saying something stupid.
Always.
Always.
Don't matter who it is.
Don't
I
matter.
mean, if Alex were here.
Oh, Jesus. I was actually talking to him the other day. He said he might actually come down in August.
So he's serious about it this
Well,
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be away for a week in the beginning of August, so he better not come during that week, or I'll be pissed.
And it
I'll-
can't be.
I'll make
and
sure.
It can't be when I'm starting school.
That's at the end of August, though.
Right.
Yes.
But like the week before, I would have band camp.
Well, Alex, if you're listening this far, you gotta let us know when, man. We gotta figure our lives out.
Or come, like, end of July.
End of July.
Like,
No,
very
he told me
end.
he has to come in August, though.
Well, screw his has.
Yeah, screw your has. Come now.
Yeah. Fly on down.
Fly over.
Quit Walmart.
Quit Walmart.
Come over
Oh
here.
my god. Have you ever had to quit a job before?
Mm-mm.
No, neither have I. What about? No, never mind. I was gonna
Yeah,
ask you.
you know the answer to that. Huh?
Yeah.
Only time that I stopped working somewhere was because it closed. Like, the business closed.
Really?
That was when I worked in the schools. The organization that ran the morning and aftercare program
Yeah.
closed down because
Wow.
the guy's in a hole and took all the money.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep, and ran.
Nice.
He didn't show up to work. He just,
Really?
Yep. He took the money and never saw him again. Left
Wow.
the company behind for the other supervisors to have to figure out what to do.
So wait, you can't like sue?
Well, for a while, the police were going after him. I don't know whatever happened to it, but
Wow.
yeah, he hid good.
Wow.
Yep. And then
Huh.
I think
we
you
found
can
out
sue your own job.
You absolutely could.
No,
You
yeah.
can, if you
Yeah,
get hurt on
because
the job.
there's laws. You have to pay your employees. You can't not pay someone for over a month. We wouldn't get paid for over a month because he was taking the money for himself, and then we didn't have any money, so he just wouldn't pay us until we had enough money for everyone's payroll.
That's wow.
That's bad.
Yep.
wow.
That's how you know you have to shut down the
Alyssa
business.
and my brother just had to pay
no.
taxes.
That's how
back.
you know that you have to pay your employees.
On top of that, right before he ditched and left,
Yeah.
we had a meeting with the board of the school district, and he was going on about how he doesn't even pay himself. He's never he hasn't taken a paycheck since a year prior.
Yeah, because he's taking all the money for
He's
himself.
taking all the money for himself, cash, and putting it in his pocket. So yeah,
Wow.
no duh.
Yeah,
there's
no kidding.
There's no proof of you taking any money because you're taking it without consent.
Exactly.
So
You're not gonna take a paycheck because you're taking everybody else's money.
exactly.
Pretty much.
You're taking everyone else's tax money.
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
Instead of paying the state, you're
Messed up.
giving it to yourself. Yeah, it was bad.
Wow. I've never had to quit
And
a
now
job.
the office is a vape store.
You're lying.
I swear, dude. I
Oh
drove
my
past
God.
it the other day, and it's a
Wow.
vape store now.
Dude, you keep
I know. I gotta
popping.
back up. I get excited.
Yeah, you're getting a little heated there, buddy.
I've
Relax.
never had
Cool off.
a paying job with a salary. Like, I've never occupied one. I don't want the viewers thinking I got fired or anything like that. I've never had that type of job.
I've gotten fired.
You go to school full time, like
Yeah, that's true. You also
A
go to
4-year
school
school.
full time. A 4-year school full time. So
Yeah, so it's a lot, and especially when I'm studying. It's a lot.
Yeah, so I don't really expect you to work.
you're a smart dude. You're good right now.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
I know
anything right
other
now.
people that are in honors college. They have a job, and I know someone that's going into the accelerated master's program, and he has 2 minors.
See, here's the
That's
thing.
a lot.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. You wouldn't
Good
be
friends with
here
the guy.
right now, hanging out. If
No,
you
you
did
would
all
not
that,
be here if you did everything like that. Yeah, no.
Right.
You know, so you either have a
Yeah,
life
but you have,
or you
have
don't.
yeah, you have to live a little bit.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Like the kids that go away to school and like minor in like 3 different things and major in 2 different things and all that. And I'm like,
screw that.
how do you do that
No.
and have a life?
See, going away to college is just a party. I don't. Someone
Yeah.
can argue that, but
Yeah,
you go away to college to party. I don't care.
yeah.
That's why. Yeah, I shouldn't say this. Never mind.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'll wait till.
Yeah,
no, you
I-
probably don't.
No, you probably do.
I don't know. I'll wait till after. I'll
Yeah,
explain
yeah.
it to you,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in case someone
Yeah,
is
I
listening,
gotcha.
you know that.
I gotcha.
You know. Yeah.
I gotcha. I've been fired before.
Yep.
I told you that story.
Yeah, you've told me
Yeah,
that
I've
story,
told you the story.
definitely.
Yeah, that was exciting.
And
then
it was on the way here too, over the summer.
Did someone just knock?
I heard a knock.
Should I open the door then?
Oh, I think it was me.
I'm gonna look anyway.
No, someone knocked.
Andy.
Oh my god.
And Andy just waltzes right in. She scared the shit out of Penny.
Your sister let me in.
Really?
Cause I texted
Oh my
in the
God.
group chat and sent the picture and nobody.
Andy, we're podcasting, you fuck.
Yo. What's up? Yo, you just.
You're not
scared
standing
the
behind
crap
me the
out
whole
of Kenny.
podcast,
That
so
was
go over there.
hilarious. What's
Don't
up, man?
fucking-
How was work?
Another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the podcast, Dick.
Yeah.
Wow, what a surprise.
Oh, good, we'll have lighting now.
Andy, you have anything to say to the viewers?
No, he doesn't.
I was gonna say something again, but just in case I'm not gonna
No,
say
don't block the fan.
it.
Okay, so we were rudely interrupted by Andy just appearing out of thin air.
Yep.
So Andy's here with us now. So we kind of forgot what we were talking about, but we think we know where we are. We were talking about how I got fired from one of my jobs,
Yeah.
and that we're not going to tell the story just in case somebody from my job hears it. And the fact that they rehired me. They
Yeah.
called me and asked me if I wanted to work for
Basically
them
just to
again.
be their slave.
No, well,
for whenever
I work under my
everyone
own
else-
terms. I told
Exactly.
them,
Right, you're on call.
because I have a full-time job. I work a 40-hour week. So they call me and I tell them, yes, I want to work, or no. That's pretty much it. I tell them when I want to work.
That's nice.
That's pretty much it.
Although
So-
that's like owning your own business. Well, not really.
Not
'cause
really, because
I still.
I
have
can't
to
pay
work.
myself. I also can't run away with the money, like somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? I pay myself.
No,
Oh.
because it was your story.
It was your story.
Oh my god.
I pay myself and I buy my stuff.
What do you
My equipment.
Oh, your equipment. Yeah, yeah.
I don't borrow none of
Yeah, you do.
that. What?
You borrow money.
I've borrowed money, yeah, but I'm paying it back. It's like a loan.
It's like how you borrow the we had to borrow your dad's axe last night.
Exactly. Where did we put that? Did we put that back?
I don't think so.
No, I think it's on the.
It's
I
somewhere.
think it's next to your deck.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
it is leaning up there.
Don't ever give me an axe after a drink, please.
Yeah, you were going wild.
I was fine.
You did it.
I did it. I missed.
okay.
I'm no, on the second pallet. I missed a little bit. I started to
It
miss
was also
chops,
dark.
but it was dark. It was dark.
He didn't say a word the whole way
I know he was saying he didn't.
Yeah,
even
I was
remember
saying
the ride
before, I don't
home.
remember the ride home. I was awake the whole time though, right? I just remember getting off Sun State when you drove me home.
Yeah, because I asked you if you wanted food.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, so you said something, so all of a sudden his brain started working again.
Yeah.
You guys remember how he was...
I remember bits and pieces because I remember music. I remember
Yeah, the
like certain
food,
songs I
right.
was trying to bob my head to.
Remember how they were debating to get Domino's at
Yeah.
12:30?
Which, by the way, if we would have gotten it at the time, it would have came by the
That's-
time we
that
were
was
leaving.
someone
Well, no,
else's
we were
fault, though.
supposed to leave, then somebody showed up.
Yeah. That
We'll talk about this all. Not just in case.
that was creepy.
Yeah, just in case.
All right.
All right, you want to end it though?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
All right.
Hey, listen. Thank you all for listening, and that's been another podcast.
Later, guys.
See ya.
See ya.